All right, so this is video two, and it primarily is focused on just comparing, contrasting hospice care and palliative care. So hospice care focuses on the pain and symptoms and stress of serious illness during the terminal phase. The terminal phase is defined by Medicare as in the if the life expectancy is 6 months or less. So essentially, that's what the hospice is really not trying to treat and cure something, but to make the last 6 months of that terminal phase more manageable and easy for that individual. Palliative care is not the same as hospice care. It works together with a primary treatment. It does not replace that, but it works together with it, focus on pain and symptoms and stress of the illness, as well as hospice does. That is something that is the same as, but it's not limited to the 6 month terminal prognosis. It can take place well before that 6 month terminal prognosis. So the biggest difference between those two is that hospice is not in a unison with a primary treatment. It's basically, well, we know this is the course is running to an end, and we're going to make you comfortable and make this as easy as a transition as possible. And palliative care is you don't have to be in that 6 month terminal phase. We're going to make you comfortable, but also we're still going to be treating this primary illness. So locations that these services can be provided are very similar. Palliative care can be at home. It could also be in a hospice facility, a skilled nursing facility, long-term care facility, long-term acute care facility, clinics, group homes, hospitals, assisted living facility as well. Hospice can take care at home, hospice facility, skilled nursing facility, long-term care facility, assisted living facility, hospital, uh, and a group home as well. So for payment of these services, they're fairly similar, but palliative care is covered through Medicare Part B, Medicaid, and private insurers, even though some treatments and medications may not be covered. Hospice is also private insurers, Medicare and Medicaid, and they will pay all related costs associated with the care related to the terminal prognosis. So that's where the difference is you have to be in that terminal stage and have to have that terminal prognosis for to be getting that hospice care paid for. Um, so there's where you can get, and that's also with that how eligible with the payment as well, and how you would get to that point. So for me, if I had to have hospice or palliative care, um, my family lives in Kentucky. All my family, I'm the only one here in Tennessee. So if I needed things like that, I wouldn't use a place here in Tennessee and make them have to come to me. I would make it to where I was transferred to them. My grandfather had hospice care earlier, well, late last year, and we used Hospice of Lake Cumberland. HospiceLC.org is the website, and we really liked their care and attention to detail, and very knowledgeable and very caring, and helped us as well as they helped him through that process. So I would want the similar service as well, and to be moved back home with my family. And that ends the second video covering just hospice and palliative care.